be your OT today. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of your daily activities and find out what's important to you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay. So as far as your personal care goes, like dressing and bathing, can you tell me some of those routines that are important?
Dressing, bathing, and feeding.
Okay. So dressing was first. So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the least and 10 being the most, how important is that to you, dressing?
Dressing would probably be about an 8.
Okay, and what about bathing?
7 maybe.
Okay. And what about feeding?
7.
Okay. So what about functional mobility, like your ability to get around?
Walking.
Okay. And how important is that to you on that same scale?
Probably a 10.
Okay. And as far as community management goes, such as shopping, finances, and what activities are there under there in that area?
Finances.
Okay. How important is that?
6 maybe.
Okay.
And grocery shopping would probably be a 7.
Okay. Okay, and for paid or unpaid work, what's important there? Do you have a job?
I do.
Okay.
I work at a bank.
So how important is that on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Okay. So what about any household duties that you might perform? Can you tell me about some of those?
Cleaning, cooking, laundry.
Okay, cleaning. Can you rate that on the scale for me?
Probably about a 7.
And cooking, what about that?
9.
And laundry was the last one. How important is that to you?
9.
Okay. And the last thing is some leisure activities. So do you have any hobbies that you like doing?
I like reading.
Okay. And can you rate that on importance for me?
About a 5.
Okay. What about any sports or traveling or any?
I like to travel.
Okay. And how?
It's probably about a 6.
About a 6. Okay. And the last is like social gatherings or like getting a hold of family, partying, correspondence.
Probably the phone calls to my family.
Okay. And how important is that on 1 to 10 scale?
Probably an 8.
Okay. So the next thing, I've written down your answers, so we're going to go back through and identify the 5 most important performance problems. So you rated walking as a 10. So let's talk about that a little bit. As far as your performance goes on that same scale, how do you feel like you're doing?
Fairly good.
So
8.
8? Okay. And are you satisfied with where you're at? So would you say?
A 10.
A 10. Okay. The next was work. So how do you feel you're performing on that scale?
A 5 probably.
And are you satisfied with that?
No, about a 1.
Okay. And laundry was next.
About a 6.
Okay. And how satisfied are you with that score?
4 maybe.
Okay. And cooking?
About a 4.
Okay. And are you satisfied with that?
I'd go with 2 on that.
Okay. And the last importance was phone calls to family. So how do you feel you're able to perform that?
About a 7.
Okay. And are you satisfied with that?
About a 7.
Okay. So I'm just going to tally up these scores really quick. So it seems that your performance score is a 6 and your satisfaction score is a 4.8. So that gives us some ideas as far as what we can work on, some performance areas, as well as bringing up those satisfaction scores. Does that sound like a plan for you?
Yeah.
Okay.